The date today is the 5th of December. It's important for me to say what the date is because it's the day and the unveiling of the Hennessy Wall of Fame inside the South African Hip Hop Museum took place. We inducted about 26 amazing individuals that have been contributing, pioneered, expanded culture. We've literally time-stamped something in history. We've put something down in history to say on this particular day a monumental thing happened.
You know, all the people being nabe Rumini, abantu abangrepisile, you know, abantu abayenza show goodbye rapper before rapper, you know. So shout out to everybody, and also it's historic because we're in a museum of it. Hip hop is a museum, right? There's a lot of genres in the country, not all of them have a museum, you know. And I happen to be an inductee of the first 26 Wall of Fame. That's crazy.
For me, in a nutshell, man, it was a dope night. It's a dope night. The bar has been raised as far as what we can do to preserve this shit.
What up, what up, what up? What up, world? What up, world? 2022, we finally here. For those that don't know me, my name is Osmic Manuel. Right here, I got my man Rashid K. You know, interesting times where our little delay is caused by our economic problems. But forward we move, and forward we shall. How you doing, Rashid?
I'm all good, Osmic. I'm very excited about this nominees announcement. For the fact that we have a lot of new cats. It looks different, man. We've been having the same people over the years. We have a lot of new faces this year.
It's always an interesting thing because our I always say there's a certain wave or a turn every after X amount of time where you'll have the same faces, and then from nowhere it just flips and it becomes like totally new people, right?
Yeah.
And I think this is that era now where I won't lie, like half these new kids, I'm like I gotta check this one. And some of them I'm like, oh snap, are you sure that's that person?
Yeah,
Some of them are very impressive, I must say, So, I mean, this is the first, after what, 2.5 years, we actually will be going back to a venue. I think we very much super crusty, but we'll see. I mean, we've just come out of Back to the City, and also I think 2.5 years we didn't do Back to the City. And thank you once again for those that continue to support our cause, for those that keep believing in us, from our partners or sponsors, especially the ticket holders that that fuel this thing. And I think the same thing I'd say with these awards. We are on our 11th year this year. It still shocks me, man, when we're in these meetings and then we talk about the 11th annual, and I'm always like, what do you mean 11th annual? And you guys would be like, no, the awards are on the 11th year, and it just messes with my mind. Do you understand how old 11-year, like, that dude can get a job. 11-year-old can get a job.
Yeah, but it's been quite a journey since 2012. 11 years later, we're still here. But I'm excited that we're going to do an actual event. We're going back to Lyric Theatre on the 6th of December.
6th of December, we're back again, trying to see if we can pick up where we left off. We had a lot of big plans for 2020 that obviously did not happen. And I'm sure some of those plans will start rehatching going into next year. But this year, the point is we needed to go back to a venue. We're very grateful. We still have our partner, SABC One. Obviously, we'll be dropping those dates when the show will be on the channel. And I think this year, we got and then I'm sure peeps always know, we always come up with these funny themes, sometimes controversial at times, but these are things that are meant to stimulate your mind, because that's what this culture is to us, it needs to stimulate your mind. So this year's theme, what's our theme this year, man?
The theme for this year is hip-hop culture.
Okay, hip-hop culture.
Yeah, so yeah, we playing around with if you can see the spelling, it's culture,
Yes.
So a lot of people live this thing like on a daily basis. A lot of people are not into this culture for clout. They live it every day. So we decided to dedicate this theme to those people who live and die for hip hop every day.
And I think it's also a double-edged sword, because outside of the cult, how everybody will always say this hip hop thing, it's almost like a church, it's almost like a cult, because of there's a dress code, there's the word codes, there's the signal codes, and then we leave our signature codes, that would be the graffiti. You know what I mean? There's the signature code sound, that would be our producers. There's a signature dance, that would be our b-boys. So all these different elements, I think does tick off that. But also, I think the other double edge, when a person is watching the show, will see it's also poking a little fun at, these, what do they call them? Those homies who preach, and then they said they'll go to heaven and take pictures and come, sometimes they float and levitate. So I think the gimmicky as well comes in on that. But we'll let people see that element on the show when it happens. So obviously today is our announcement.
Yeah.
Of all these amazing individuals that for the past 12 months also have not given up and are part of this cult. You know, they've not given up. They keep, you know, they keep sacrificing, whether it's a filmmaker, a producer, you know, a clothing label, and some of these brands that also keep assisting and fueling, you know, whether it's the Best International, you know, because that's where some of the paraffin comes from, to keep fueling us to do some of these things, especially for us to be sustainable. So I think today it's about that, you know.
Yeah. And this year, we don't have Artist of the Decade because that will happen every 10 years. So for the next decade, we're not going to have Artist of the Decade. It happens once. A decade is 10 years.
So basically 9 years, it's going to be back.
Yeah.
Is that a commitment that in 9 years there'll still be these awards, which means it will be 20 years?
Probably there'll be new people. Next 10 years, probably there'll be new people running these awards.
I always hope so, because here we are. I mean, the festival is fast approaching 20 years.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm really hoping new blood comes in, new ideas. You know, we'll be the ones sitting at home watching this, and probably dissing them as well.
No, we need the younger ones to come on board, Shado, Inten, so that you can run this shit next time, you know?
True.
Yeah.
Cool. Should we jump into
the nominees?
And let the swearing begin.
Yeah. Okay, before I get to the nominees, I'm going to start with the winners of those two categories that don't have nominees, where we just choose winners from the get-go.
I think also most importantly, for someone out there who's watching and they probably don't understand how some of these names get to, maybe just explain the process just a little bit.
Okay, cool. Explain the whole thing, or per category.
Not per category, but just the basic, the basis of.
Oh yeah. The awards for those who might be confused or don't understand how this thing works. To qualify, at the works that was active or released between the 15th of September the previous year and 15th of September the current year. Anything that was released after that will qualify for next year. For example, a lot of people maybe will be confused to find out that Skanda Republic 3 by KO is not going to be nominated because it doesn't qualify for this year. It was released on the 16th of September, a day after the cutoff, which is the 15th of September. But it does qualify for next year, for next year's awards. Same as AKA's Lemonade, which was also, it's a big song, but it was released on the 16th of September, and it does qualify for next year. So don't be confused and be alarmed when you see these projects not being nominated this year. It's nothing else but the dates. You know what I mean? So yeah, the process is the submissions. If you fall within the timeline, that's the submissions. After the submissions, there's the vetting. After the vetting, it comes to today, the announcement. After the announcement, we take all the nominees' stuff and the sheets to the judges. The judges will listen and judge whatever category. And they send everything back to us. Plus there's public voting, which accounts for only those, there's 7 categories that the public can vote for, 7 categories. The public vote accounts for 40%, the 60% is for judges. And yeah, that public voting is SMSs and online voting. So that means it's 20% each, 20% SMSs, 20% online. A lot of people will be leading online and think they won already or they were robbed, but that just accounts for 20% of the whole thing. You know, so You need to understand those things as well. You might have 60-70% online. It doesn't mean that you have the same with the judges. It doesn't mean you have the same with the SMSs. It's just 20% that you're leading on.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I mean, big up to everybody who's logged in watching. I see some shares. We're sitting at about 920 people watching across our 4 different platforms. So that's quite a lot of peeps peeping.
Yeah.
So if you share, if you're looking, please, if you're watching on YouTube, share. If you're watching on Facebook, make that party. Let everyone know what the deals.
Yeah.
Cool. And
right now we are live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter Spaces at the same time.
At the same damn time. All right.
So let's get straight to it. So the winner of this year's Ubuntu Activism Award. This is an award that's given to any hip hop artist or hip hop DJ or anyone who's active within the hip hop space who does charity work, giving back to the community, a community builder. And the recipient of the award this year is none other than Kulichana. We've witnessed his work, like he's been doing the charity work he's been doing consistently. So this year, Kulichana is the recipient of the Ubuntu Activism Award.
And we encourage peeps, man. We encourage, I think, people within the culture. I think last year, Big Zulu won it last year.
Yeah, last year it was Big Zulu.
The year before was
the other year
Emil.
It was A1 Wolf.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we encourage, man. The culture's always been about community. It's always about each one teach one. So I think these are individuals that are testament to that.
Yeah.
To that philosophy. When you get on top, raise the next man, and make the next man, raise the next one until there's a whole community that's feeding off this thing. So big up to my man's Kulichana.
Shout out to Kulichana. Yeah, we encourage giving back to the community. The second winners of the recipient of the honorary award for 11th annual South African Hip Hop Awards, SAHHA 22, as Lokshin Culture. Wandi Lenzimande and Wandi and Sichaba for Lokshin Culture. The role they played in fashion before there was Bhutan, before there was God, before there was all these labels. The people who paved the way for the culture was Lokshin Culture, and they played a role. They even collaborated with Pro Kid for a sneaker. They dressed a lot of rappers back in the day, like Squatter Camp and them. So we give honorary award this year to Lokshin Culture.
Thank you.
Now let's get to the nominees. We're going to start with the mixtape of the year. Mixtape of the year. We don't have a category for an EP or compilation. So you must understand that compilations, EPs, and mixtapes fall under the same category. Mixtape of the year. And the nominees are Aries for The Burning Tree, Aries, J. Jody and the Blue Tape, Heaven Can Wait, Pretty Ugly for Mud, Skanda World for Welcome to the Planet, and Touchline for Soon 2.
Congratulations, fellas. Let's repeat it again.
Let me repeat. The nominees for Mixtape of the Year are Aries for The Burning Tree, Aries, J. Jody and Blue Tape for Heaven Can Wait, Pretty Ugly for Mud, Skanda World for Welcome to the Planet, Touchline for Soon 2. Congratulations. And we move to DJ of the Year. DJ of the Year, the nominees are DJ PH, DJ Switch, DJ Zandy, Miss Cosmo, and Venom.
I'm so happy to see Miss Cosmo there.
To defend her title.
To defend her title.
She's a defending champion. Let me repeat this category, DJ of the Year. The nominees are DJ PH, DJ Switch, DJ Zandy, Miss Cosmo, and Venom.
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations, y'all. Congratulations, y'all. Oof, it's rough out here. It's rough out here. Here's my favorite one. The newcomers.
And also that's supported by Styling Dreads. It's a freshman, right?
Yeah, freshman.
Supported by Styling Dreads. And I mean, the winner gets a video. I think the past Big Zulu has won this one.
Yeah, Flame.
Flame has won this one.
Yeah.
So super dope.
Okay, if you win this category, Best Freshman, you get yourself a video, a very expensive one. The newcomers. The nominees are Lucas Raps, Mani Badu, Tato Soul, Tyson Sabatelli, and Zulu Mecca. Let me run through that again. The nominees for Best Freshman for SAHHA 2022 are Lucas Raps, Mani Badu, Tato Soul, Tyson Sabatelli, and Zulu Mecca.
Congratulations, man.
Congratulations.
So these are the superstars to be, right?
Yeah, these are the next. They got next. They the next one. They the next one.
Next headaches for me.
And now the shapers of the culture. We're coming to the producers, people who dictate the sound. The nominees for Producer of the Year are Fizik, Her Cut the Lights, Lunatic, Shani J, and Zuchi Coke Dope. Once again, the nominees for Producer of the Year are Fizik, Her Cut the Lights, Lunatic, Shani J, and Zuchi Coke Dope. Shout outs to the beat makers.
Congratulations.
Shout out to the producers. We move on to the best video. The best video, throughout the years, the artists been taking these awards and keep them for themselves, but these are for the directors, you know. So, and the nominees are, for best video, Amsdale, who directed Pretty Ugly's 30 Minutes to Soweto. Shala the Unicorn, who directed Naida Nakai featuring Questa and Slow on Creatures. That's Shala the Unicorn. Amsdale once again, for Pretty Ugly once again. Por favor. That's the name of the song. Ted Megaman for KO Sete. Trevor Golden for Phantom Steez Zonke Remix. Let me run through this again. The nominees for Best Video are these directors. Amsdale for 30 Minutes to Soweto, Shala the Unicorn for Creature, Amsdale for Por Favor, Ted Megaman for Sete, Trevor Golden for Zonke Remix. Congrats to you fellas. Best Radio Show. These are the guys who keep hip-hop alive on the airwaves. Hip-hop music. And the nominees are Ready D Show on Good Hope FM, Hip Hop Kamushate on Tobela FM, the Hip Hop Parliament on Ligwala Gwala FM, Hip Hop Music Sessions on Gagasi FM, Inamba Number 2.0 on Ukozi FM, Rap Saga on Mutsweding FM, The Hood Up on Inanda FM, The Urban Exchange on True FM, Three-Way on YFM, last but not least, U and Hip Hop on UFM. Let me run through these again. Best Radio Show, and the nominees are Ready D Show on Good Hope FM, Hip Hop Kamushate on Tobela FM, the Hip Hop Parliament on Ligwala Gwala FM, Hip Hop Music Sessions on Gagasi FM, Number 2.0 on Ukozi FM, Rap Saga on Mutsweding FM, The Hood Up on Inanda FM, The Urban Exchange on True FM, Three-Way on YFM, U and Hip Hop on UFM. Shout out to all those radio shows. My favorite one, the Barman. The Barman. Lyricist of the Year. And the nominees are Aries, the defending champion, Pretty Ugly, Tyson Sabatelli, P.O, and Zulu Mecca. The top 5 lyricists for 2022 are Aries, Pretty Ugly, Tyson Sabatelli, P.O, Zulu Mecca. Shout out. Keep up the pen game. Keep up the pen game.
Keep the bars open.
Keep the bars open. Yeah, best remix. And the nominees for best remix are DJ PH for Serious Remix, featuring like 15 cats. Shotangam Remix by Loki featuring Blackie and Central. Asbonge Remix by Majesties featuring MT, Mosley, Toss, CK, Roy, and Horrid the Messiah. Never Ride Remix, it's Mash Beats featuring all those cats. Zonke Remix by Phantom Steez featuring Java, aka Naren Akai, Robot Boy, Busy Lee, and Must Be Daps. Once again, best remix, the nominees are DJ PH, Serious Remix, Loki, Shotangam Remix, Majesties, Asbonge Remix, Mash Beats, Never Ride Remix, and Phantom Steez, Zonke Remix. Shout out to you guys. Best collabo, best collaboration. Blackie featuring Madumane and Chengchelo, Gwenzegile. KO featuring Youngstana and Blackie, Sete. Majesties featuring Casper Vest, Asbonge. Mash Beats featuring Tato Soul and Maclera Doughboy, Never Ride. Venom and Shishiliza featuring Yams, Rapsy, Blackie, and Ricky Rick and Tejo Sondela. Let me run through that again. Best collaboration, the nominees are Gwenzegile by Blackie, Madumane, Chengchelo, Sete by KO, Youngstana and Blackie, Majesties and Caspanyo Vest, Asbonge, Mash Beats featuring Tato Soul and Maclera Doughboy, Never Ride, Venom and Shishiliza featuring Yams, Raspy, Blackie, and Ricky Rick Sondela. Congratulations to all of you. Best local brand. These are the people who khanda dembahlas. The nominees for Best Local Brand are Bhutan, Cotton Fest, Root of Fame, Skanda World, and Swank. Once again, the nominees for Best Local Brand are Bhutan, Cotton Fest, Root of Fame, Skanda World, and Swank. Shout out to you guys for kandering the mbahlas. Now to our sponsors, Best International Brand. These are the people who put their monies into the hip-hop culture. And the nominees are Converse, Powerplay, Puma, Russian Burr, and Sports Scene. Once again, the nominees for Best International Brand are Converse, Powerplay, Puma, Russian Bay, and Sports Scene. Keep bringing the money. Now we going to the Best Female. I'm excited to see a whole lot of new females, you know. And the nominees are, for Best Female, Gigi Lamaine. She's been there. I think she's the only one. The rest are new. Indigo Stella, Mani Padu, Trusted SLK, XSC Legacy. Let me run through that again. The nominees for Best Female are Gigi Lamaine for Setting Stone. Gigi Lamaine for Setting Stone. Indigo Stella for From the Jungle to the Stars. Mani Padu for Pawn Star. Trusted SLK for Meaningful Hustle. XXC Legacy for End of Days. Shout out to all the females who made it. That was the Best Female category. Now we're moving to the Best Male. Once again, I'm happy to see new artists and new faces. The nominees for Best Male are Lucas Raps, Maclera Dope Boy, Tato Soul, Tyson Sabatelli, Zuchi Coke Dope. All new faces. You know, I'm really happy about that. Let me run through that again. The nominees for Best Male are Lucas Raps for 031 to the World 2.0, Maclera Dope Boy for Diaspora, Tato Soul for Life is Gangster, Tyson Sabatelli for Home, Zuchi Coke Dope for Anxiety Plus. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Best International Act. There was a lot of noise about this one last year. There was a lot of noise about this
those
one.
ones that were talking.
Yeah.
It's back.
It's back.
Yeah, it's back.
Talk to us. Talk to us.
Talk. It's back.
Yeah.
Best International.
Best International.
Who you bumping?
We're expanding this. All corners of the world. You know.
We might host these awards in Dubai or Singapore.
Yeah, in Dubai.
In Dubai. On top of the Dubai mountain.
Yeah. So the nominees for Best International Act are Central C from the UK, Dax from Canada, Joey Badass from the USA, Kendrick Lamar from the USA, Raf Kid from Zambia, and Sako D from Ghana. Let me run through that again. Best International Act. The nominees are Central C from the UK, Dax from Canada, Joey Badass from the USA, Kendrick Lamar from the USA, Raf Kid from Zambia, and Sako D from Ghana.
I see a lot of people commenting here that that's their best. They can't wait to see the winner. I see. And shout out once again to those that have logged in.
Yeah.
We've just now jumped just a little over 1,000 people watching. So I see a lot of these comments. Best international, my favorite category. Best international, can't wait to see who takes this one. And some of them are laughing with face emojis.
They better vote. They better vote before they start complaining.
Yeah.
You must.
So Kendrick Lamar must campaign, eh?
Yeah.
He better campaign, Kendrick.
You must vote for whoever you think deserve it. So we are left with two last categories, the big ones. Album of the year. Album of the year, and the nominees are Lucas Raps for 031 to the World 2.0. Maclera Dope Boy for Diaspora. Tato Soul for Life is Gangster. Tyson Sabatelli for Home. And Zuchi Co Dope for Anxiety Plus. Let me run through it again. The nominees for Album of the Year for SAHHA 2022 are Lucas Raps for 031 to the World, Maclera Dope Boy for Diaspora, Tato Soul for Life is Gangster, Tyson Sabatelli for Home, Zuchi Coke Dope for Anxiety. Congratulations, those are big albums. I have all of them. Last but not least, the song of the year. The song of the year. What have you been listening to this year? The nominees for Song of the Year are Blackie featuring Aries, Sneaky. Blackie featuring Madumane and Chengchelo, Kwenzekile. DJ Slick featuring MT25K and Flo Jones Jr., Stay Soft. KO featuring Youngstana and Blackie, Sete. Loki featuring Blackie. All these songs have Blackie. Okay, sorry. Okay. Loki featuring Blackie, Shotangam. Majesties featuring Casper Nyovest, Asbonge. Mesh Beats featuring Tato Soul and Maclera Dope Boy, Never Ride. Roy La Vita Loca. Venom and Shishiliza featuring Yams, Raspy and Blackie, Sondela. Younger Chief featuring Blackie and 25K, Nantonina. Song of the Year. Once again, I'm disturbed by Blackie. He's on like 7 songs out of 10.
It's called hard work.
Yo, shout out to Blackie, man.
Called hard work.
7 songs out of 10. Let me run through it again. The nominees for Song of the Year are Blackie featuring Aries, Sneaky. Blackie featuring Madumane and Chengchelo, Kwenzekile. DJ Slick featuring MT25K and Flo Jones Jr., Stay Soft. KO featuring Youngstana and Blackie, Sete. Loki featuring Blackie, Shotangam. Majesties featuring Casper Nyovest, Asbonge. Mesh Beats featuring Tato Soul and Maclera Dope Boy, Never Ride. Roy La Vita Loca. Venom and Shishiliza featuring Yams, Raspy and Blackie, Sondela. Younger Chief featuring Blackie and 25K, Nantonina. That was the last one, Song of the Year.
I like it. Congratulations, man.
Congratulations, congratulations.
Everybody nominated.
Yeah. So we're gonna post all these nominees on all our digital, on all our social media platforms. You know, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you missed anything, just check all our pages. You know, we'll be added.
I like what people are saying here. A lot of people are saying it's Blakey season.
It is a Blakey season. It is a Blakey
It's
season.
Black season.
Blakey's killing it.
Congratulations, guys. So I think we'll be tomorrow just announcing then when voting starts, and obviously tickets will be going on sale soon for the 6th of December at the Lyric Theatre. We'll obviously announce when the TV show plays. But once again, man, thank you for the support. We 11 years going into this thing, man. So, yeah, what do you want to say, Rashid?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'd like to thank everyone who've been supporting the South African Hip Hop Awards, especially the artists, because this event wouldn't happen without the artist, you know. So keep on dropping hot music, mixtapes, albums, EPs, videos, singles, you know, everything that has to do with hip hop. We see you, and we will make sure that we honor you in whatever field that you on. So the event is on the 6th of December. The SA Hip Hop Awards will take place on the 6th of December at Lyric Theatre, Gold Reef City. So tomorrow we'll drop an announcement about the voting lines and the date, when and how to vote.
Cool. Remember, hip-hop culture. That's our theme. Peace and love. Hashtag SAHHA 2022. That's about it.
Thank you so much. Peace.
The date today is the 5th of December. It's important for me to say what the date is because it's the day and the unveiling of the Hennessy Wall of Fame inside the South African Hip Hop Museum took place. We inducted about 26 amazing individuals that have been contributing, pioneered, expanded culture. We've literally time-stamped something in history. We've put something down in history to say on this particular day a monumental thing happened.
You know, all the people being nabe Rumini, abantu abangrepisile, you know, abantu abayenza show ukuthi baya rapper before rapper, you know. So shout out to everybody, and also it's historic because we're in a museum. Okay, hip hop is a museum, right? There's a lot of genres in the country. Not all of them have a museum, you know. And I happen to be an inductee of the first 26 Wall of Fame. That's crazy.
For me, in a nutshell, man, it was a dope night. It's a dope night. The bar has been raised as far as what we can do to preserve this shit.